Alright guys, so the first time I made a video on this Benchmade, I didn't tell you what it was or what the problems were because I didn't want people from Benchmade to have seen the video beforehand to get that special treatment. Alright, but I saved what I'm doing right now for when I got the knife back. So the first part of this video, I'm going to talk about the knife and show all of its problems. The second part of the video will basically be looking at it and what they did and talking about, if it was a free repair or a charge or whatever. So the knife is a volley, all right, plain edge, and it is supposed to be an assisted axis lock model. All right, model number 1,000,001, I guess. I think, yep. All right, so here's the knife. All right, now the first thing is that there is no pocket clip for this knife. So the first thing I'm curious to see is if they add a pocket clip or not, and or if they're going to charge for it. All right, the second thing, if you know this knife model, this is supposed to be an assisted axis lock knife, which means when you're pushing this open, just like most assisted knives, a spring is supposed to catch it and it shoot out. All right, it's not automatic or anything. It's just supposed to be assisted. Now, as you can see, this one is not assisted, it's just manual. All the parts were basically gutted from this knife. Now, I do have the parts. It did come with the knife. We have our spring. It's a coil spring. Not sure what that piece is for. We got some screws, a ball in there, a pin. All right, here's the safety, which just slides up and down to put the safe on so it doesn't accidentally open. But yeah, so let me make sure, I'll put these down for now, but I'll make sure that all those go back in the bag. Oh, and here's another screw. Looks like those might have been the pocket clip screws, but I don't see, there's no actual pocket clip at all. All right, so that might have been lost. The blade on this, it looks to be fine. I don't think they're going to do anything. It's actually pretty sharp too. This one is in S30B, as you can see. So here's the blade. We'll be able to tell if they replaced the blade, but I don't think they're going to do anything with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Some smudges and some scratches and stuff, but, honest wear. But something else I noticed too, if you can't already tell, no flathead screws on Benchmades. This one is supposed to have a flat black, basically the back of a screw. Now with this particular design, I'm not sure since there's no exposed, pivot screw on the front. I'm assuming you have to take the scale off to use the front part of that screw, the pivot screw. So the original backing to the pivot screw is missing, and there's a replacement screw in there. All right, so I will definitely make note of all these issues and see, what they're going to do. Let's get a good flick on that, since I've been struggling to open it. Also, blade play. All right, so some blade play, missing screw, missing pocket clip, and gutted. All the mechanisms, or the mechanism, spring, safety, all that kind of stuff is missing from this as well. So yeah, I'm curious to see what they're going to do. There's a couple issues here. Number one, basically, if you send a knife in with no pocket clip, are they going to replace the pocket clip for free? That's number one. Number two, are they going to replace this screw, or the back of the screw, for free as well? And also, a lot of people take their knives apart and they don't know how to put them back together. I'm sure that they get that quite often. It's basically a box of parts and they go, duh, I don't know what to do. Can you help me out? Are they going to charge for that? Are they going to charge me to put these parts back in to make it, an assisted axis lock again? I don't really know. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to box this up, print the appropriate paperwork, make the notes on all these issues, send it off to Benchmade as soon as possible.